Hey, thank you very much. That was lovely.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
Loud, isn't it?
The English language, crunching through the world, making everyone learn it. It's eating everything in its path. Well, here in America, it's been eating itself up for years, changing, flexing, unifying, yet defining. Ever since the American Revolution of 1776, the country's underscored its newly found independence by adopting a new style of English, Yank English, and you can really hear the difference. Listen. News.
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 Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Missile.
Missile.
No, missile.
Missile.
Herbs.
Herb.
Herbs.
Herb.
Oregano.
No, it's oregano, really.
A name here. Try this one. Peter Bowie.
Peter Bowie.
Peter Bowie.
Peter Bowie.
Now listen closely. Root.
Root. Route.
Root.
Root. Route.
And then, of course, there's the terminal rise, the question mark at the end of a non-question sentence. And I was doing my taxes.
I was doing my taxes.
Listen. I was doing my taxes.
I was doing my taxes.
No terminal rise there is there because there's no question there. The Grand Canyon National Park is by far the most heavily visited of all the national parks in the Southwest, attracting 5 million tourists annually. Naturally, you get all types.
So when's the last time you came here, sir?
This is the first time in 80 years.
First time in 80 years?
Yeah, I'm 84,
Wow.
so I couldn't get here sooner, see?
So what do you think of the Grand Canyon?
I've been moved religiously,
No.
honestly.
So you're a Japanese student living in America.
Yes, I am.
Don't you think you should learn real English and come to Britain?
Britain.
Britain.
It's cold.
Have you been up on a copter yet, in a helicopter?
Yes.
You have?
Down the canyon, yeah.
So we just did that. Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Wicked, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Especially when there's a bit of turbulence.
You don't have things like this in England, do you?
What do you mean?
Big canyons like this.
No, but we've got virtual reality
This
now.
is kind of unique, isn't it?
It's very unique. Wouldn't you even want to, like, bungee jump down there?
Oh, no, I'd be dead the first 5 feet.
Excellent. Yeah, no, we haven't got anything quite like that, but we got, you know, Cheddar Gorge and the Watford Gap. So, don't you miss Blackpool?
No.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I'm
supposed
on
to
my
be lovely.
holidays. It is lovely.
Do you have an interpreter?
Why?
To speak German.
To speak German here?
Yes, there's so many Germans in these national parks.
You've
They're here all
noticed
the
that as
time.
well?
You get on these hiking trails, and it's not their first trip over. It's full of Germans.
Sind in Los Angeles gelandet und von Los Angeles sind wir mit dem Omnibus nach Las Vegas.
You Dutch people, I mean, you're almost German, aren't you?
You want to live?
Und jetzt machen einige einen Rundflug über Grand Canyon. Dann fahren wir weiter nach Flagstadt, eine Übernachtung.
Do you find coach tours always go to the wrong places and stop for hours in places you don't want to go to and then move you quickly through places you'd love to stay longer at?
Yeah, but this is nice, so I love it.
Es war sehr schön hier und wir kommen wieder. Ende.
Hey, not sure what he said, but I think he enjoyed it.
As usual, etiquette in such places requires the stuffing of huge ices down sizable gullets. Apparently, it enhances the fab scenery.
Rockin' good scenery.
We've been down all the way. And then...
Do you feel that you have to go right down to the bottom to conquer it?
Yes.
The girls did,
Just
we
us.
did.
They did.
No, we got like right down the edge and we're like, hey, we've
This
seen
is
it.
good enough.
Got any water?
We are working for
World.
peace of world.
You're working for the world peace?
Yeah, world peace. Yeah, world peace.
But generally,
Yeah,
everywhere?
everybody. Yeah,
Oh.
everybody working in church.
Oh, okay. Totsuki-okai? They're Moonies. We're walking down the Kaibab Trail at the moment. That's Kaibab, not Kebab. And that's interesting because the American Indians call the Kaibab a mountain with no peak. And what they've discovered is the Colorado actually flows through this mountain with no feet.
A river flowing through the middle of a mountain is strange to say the least, and scientists are still pretty befuddled about how such a massive cleft in the earth can develop without the aid of tectonic movements and faults, especially one so deep, frilly and beautiful.
Although these sandstone and limestone buttes might look like they've been eroded by water, in fact it's mainly wind and extreme cycles of heat and cold. Oi Steve, don't forget the camera.
A vortex. A point at which psychic energies can be channeled for planetary and personal enlightenment. A New Ager, seeker of metaphysical and psychic enlightenment. Sedona, Arizona, a tiny, originally Mormon settlement of 15,000 that thinks it's the heart chakra or energy focus of the entire globe.
I think you'll like this Indian ruin up here, and we'll do some medicine when we get up there.
Oh, fantastic. What kind of medicine?
Well, we'll smudge you with sage.
Smudge me.
Smudge you with sage.
What will that do, apart from make me taste nice?
Well, it purifies. It takes away negative energy, because you go out into the world and you're constantly getting bombarded left and right with negative vibes and negative energy coming at you. And rather than keep it, we smudge you and we get rid of it, see?
Wow, okay, I'm for that.
Cool. And we'll give you a drum washing.
A drum washing?
A drum washing.
What's that?
Well, it stimulates the chakra centers.
Oh.
It opens them up and it stimulates them, gets them spinning around, and that's good for physical health, mental health.
When you're going hiking across rough terrain with scorpions and rattlers, always remember, don't wear sandals like me.
That's right. Get this thing going. This is for cleansing, for purification. Now, when you dance a powwow, when you do ritual of any kind, you're always smudge, you always sage.
Smudged?
Right.
You're going to sizzle that on my forehead or something?
Oh, no. Oh.
I could do with a bit of fumigation, I must say.
Hey. That's how far out your auric field is, like this.
Really?
Like this, yeah, like that.
Can you see it?
Oh, yeah. Blue in here. This is throat chakra. This is communication. You can talk to spirit world.
My tonsils are bad at the moment.
Oh, man, you got a very pretty aura.
Why, thank you.
Yeah. Now you say, aho.
Aho.
Aho. Okay, good. Good.
Oh,
now we're going to give you a drum washing. No.
Promise I'm not going over the edge?
No.
Sure?
No. It's not just the formations. The vortexes are not simply
outcrops of rock.
Outcrops of rock, right. Right. Exactly. You're almost in it.
You mustn't tell me.
There it goes.
Whoa.
There it goes. Hold your hands apart a little bit. Okay.
These vortexes are the key to the whole New Age thing in and around Sedona. Said to be 7 of them here, they have the same spiritual significance to some as ley lines have in Britain.
Well, that's what makes Sedona so unique, is that there's so many of them here. This over here, there's more vortexes over here. More vortex. How do you say that? Vortices.
Vortices. Wow, it's just funny to think that I'm sitting on the center of something large. Not quite sure what, but it's large and it's strong, and it made my little rods cross. If you're staying in a hotel in Sedona, don't forget to half-inch the coat hangers as well as the soap and towels.